What up, y'all? About to put y'all on game, but before that, my Mexican homie, his daughter just bought me a couple of these things called can. Y'all gotta let me know what that is. Anyway, so what we have here, small 1.5 inch. Y'all know we use this Louisiana, baby. We use 1.5 inch cigarette floats. No, not in the fish ice chest. Look in the truck. I'm about to open it. Disturbed once again. All right, let's get back to this. Everybody, we just gonna start. This how we vlogging, y'all. So we got our 1.5 inch cigarette float. That's what we use. You know, 1.5 inch cigarette float is only gonna hold a 30-ounce jig, a 32nd ounce jig head, and it can also hold a 16th ounce of a jig head. That's the jig head. For the people who don't know, see just the head right there. That nickel part, that's the head. This is the hook shank. If I could get myself together today, my God. All right, y'all. Look at this. Now I'm gonna cover the head up. The rest of that is the hook shank. The length of the shank and the size of the hook. I'm gonna put y'all on that. So we're gonna go with something, y'all. We're gonna go with my Mr. Twister. I ain't wanna expose this color to nobody because it's crucial. I'm gonna put y'all on this color for murky and dark water, man. I don't care. This color work in everything to me. I don't care, man. Mr. Twister. Neon and chartreuse, man. When I tell you hard to find, but I walked into Cabela's and picked them up, check them out. I'm gonna put this on that nickel head right there, on that jig head right there. I'm gonna put it on there. Let's see what we're working with. All right, before I put that Mr. Twist on, I want you to check that. That's the shank and that's the hook size, jig head size, shank length, and hook. But I want you to see how that jig head is sitting. You see how it's sitting real straight? We don't want to do that. I'm gonna take this part of the hook and I'm gonna pull it upwards. Bam. Now check that out. See how I pulled that hook? I pulled it up. That's so when I go, if it goes inside of a fish mouth and I pull out and I jig out, it's gonna catch the top of his mouth and pull straight up like that. I can't miss him. Now, this is a smaller size number 4. This is a number 4 hook, and the shank is a little shorter, so you can miss fish. So what you have to do is downsize with baits like this. Bam. Now look at that. Look at that bait. Look at that bait right there. Look at that, man. Now what else do you notice about this? What else do you notice about this? Look real close right there. I don't got the best camera, but zoom in. You see that? That's a Palomar knot. Now, why did I use a Palomar knot and not a jig knot, and not a loop knot? I'm sorry, I said a jig knot, and not a loop knot. Well, I got 4-pound test line on here. This is 4-pound test fluoro shell. If I was to put a loop knot on 4-pound test line, I would lose a big fish. Because that one thing about that loop knot is I love it when you're going real 6-pound test, which is 0.25 millimeters. You could use that on a loop knot, but you still lose big fish at the end of the day. But with this Palomar knot, this is 4-pound test fluorocarbon. It'll be hell for me to catch a 4-pound fish on this. Let's be honest. A 4-pound fish, I don't think people understand how big a 4-pound fish is. You know what I'm saying? You ain't catching 4-pound fish daily, especially when you're fishing for crappie, sac-a-lay, right? It's Louisiana, we call them sac-a-lay. But we use a Palomar knot. That's what I use. I had to learn to use it because I was missing fish. And you know, when you're fishing for sac-a-lay, you catch everything. So I'd have a loop knot on here, and I'd mess around and hook a 6-pound sac-a-lay. I said 6-pound sac-a-lay in my dreams. I hook a 6-pound catfish, and that 6-pound catfish, even with my drag set, he's gonna pull me around that pond and he's gonna break that loop knot. But with this Palomar knot, I can fight him a little more, right? I can set my drag on any size fish and I can fight him a little more. Man, I done fought 20-pound Asian carp 25-pound Asian carp will fight me around the river with a Palomar knot. Look that up, man. You need to get on that. Anyway, that's it, baby. Jig pole shorty. And this right here, I ain't gonna tell you the name. I ain't gonna tell you the name of my new channel I'm about to make, because I'm about to make this official, you heard me? But I just want to put a little knowledge on y'all that's gonna look good in the water. That's what I'm going with today. And I'm also going with my J6 jigs too. I'm also going with my J6 jigs. And I'm gonna let y'all know the colors that I was catching them on yesterday. I was catching them on all gold, like that. I was catching them on red. I was catching them on all pink. And especially my black and chartreuse, which I think I've ran out of. I'm gonna have to call J6 Jigs and get some more of those. But definitely, man, stay tuned, baby. I got a new channel name coming up. You dig? I got a new channel name coming up. I got something coming up that's big, y'all. And I don't want to say the name of it right now because it's so cold. Even the name of it's cold. It's cold. I ain't lying to you. It's just good, and we gonna pray on that. But y'all, we gonna Neon and Chartreuse, Mr. Twister. Don't think that this color is loud, man. Look, fish need to see the bait in murky water. They need to see it. Well, they don't have a problem with seeing it anyway. But if they could spot it quicker, then they're gonna go get it quicker. And this is one of my babies. This is about the 10th pack that I bought. I know it's sad, but it's all good. We gonna get better, y'all, because they love this color right here, especially in murky water. It's summertime in Louisiana. This is what we gonna go with, y'all.